Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic, and we are back in Knights of the Fallen Empire. So, let us continue with Chapter 11, and that is, of course, Disavowed, along with Arik Jorgen. Yes, we had a little bit of a disagreement with him in the previous episode, but, well, he's going to have to learn to deal with us as we learn to deal with him and his goody two-shoes ways. Yes. So let's see what we can do here and take out, you guessed it, Sky Troopers. Because we didn't have enough Sky Troopers last time, did we? No. Not enough Sky Troopers at all. And I think I may actually have to press play on this or something. I actually have no idea about that. But after these guys are dead, we will, of course, see whether that is indeed the case. Probably is not. Is it? Okay, shall we just click on play and see what's actually going to happen here? Really? Really? That's what they did? That's seriously what they did to me right now? They basically ported me back to the start. Well, that is wonderful. I'm not entirely sure why there's still a play button here while I am still here. So, I guess not much QA went on here. I don't know. I mean, yes, the previous chapter was released and, yeah, that had a number of different issues, but yes, not Naked Jorgen, of course. Oh, Naked Jorgen was just, oh, so traumatizing, of course.
We're on our own for now.
Well, let's do our very best to take out these turrets are us, of course, and, oh no, I got stuck, of course. I don't think a real Sith Lord would be stuck by some random, what is this, anyway? What is that? These are cannons? These must be some sort of cannon, but they don't look like they have any barrel. Look, if you look down the barrel, it doesn't seem like it's hollow at all. So what are they going to be shooting out of those? I don't even know. Maybe there are little holes that shoot water. Maybe it's a water cannon. I don't know. Maybe they have pool parties or beach parties here. Who knows? It's raining, so it's probably not the best ever. Let's be a little bit careful here. Oh, okay, so maybe we can avoid? Oh, hello there. Find a way past the force field. Okay, maybe I can actually just be really sneaky here. Well, there's a nice mine trap. And I'm assuming I'm going to have to head all the way around, or there's going to be something that I've literally just missed. Shall we see? Shall we see? Can I actually? No, I can't just head through here, so I guess I'm just going to be heading around this way. I'm probably going to get seen very soon, but here we go. There we go, so we've disabled that. Let's try and sneak around. Ooh. There we go. Apparently that Knight of Zakul also has stealth technology. Very nice indeed to see that, I have to say. Not. Okay, there we go. Taking out that as well. Do bear in mind he is still mine-trapped, so... Oh, this is nice. Oh, we're playing Splinter Cell, or we're playing something else that is a stealth game. Yes. It seems as though that is actually what we are doing right now. Wait a minute. Is there anything else here? There must be something around the front, I would say. Maybe? Maybe there's something around the front? No? Okay. Well, this is a little bit perplexing then, isn't it? I've gone all the way around, and there doesn't appear to be anything that we can do. So I am assuming that we will have to do something else, and I'm actually unsure what that is. Maybe I do have to kill the Knights of Zakul. I really don't want to have to do that, though. I would like to be able to solve this. Ah, here we go. Maybe I have to go downstairs. There we are. That's it. Fantastic. So that's another one done. And I can assume there's going to be one more, because there's usually 4 of these things. Maybe? Well, it seems a little bit worrying, doesn't it? Yes. Find a way past the force field. Not exactly the greatest objective, I have to say, but... There doesn't appear to be anything else here. In actual fact. Huh. And that particular fellow is still mine-trapped. Well, that's rather amusing. Okay. Is there anything else here? I literally do not see anything else that I can attack. So I'm going to just cut away real quick. See if I can actually find something here. And hopefully I'll be successful. Okay, so as you can tell by my mouse pointer right now, mouse cursor, mouse pointer, we're going to be pointing over there at power coupling Resh. Now I have to say, I personally feel like this design decision was incredibly flawed, even though it is not as simple as well, saying 1, 2, 3 and just right-clicking on something right next to the force field itself. I personally feel like putting a power coupling all the way over there, where your natural path is to run from here all the way there, go up there, and completely miss it. There's no way you would be able to see this unless you were admiring the scenery in some way. So, yeah, it took me a little bit of time to find it, of course, and I also fought through all of the Knights of Zakul because I thought that might actually result in something. But as it stands, we now have to plant the wiretap. Okay, now hopefully this is not going to involve me running around to 6 or 7 different areas and... oh, hello there. 6 or 7 different areas and basically trying to find whatever it is to plant it. Yes, they've made it a rather amusing detective game, in actual fact. In this particular chapter, it appears to be quite the detective game in comparison to previous chapters, of course, where everything was more about the story rather than hiding particular objectives. So, let's see. Okay, there we go. That's exactly where we need to plant it, apparently.
Blast! The good news? It works.
And the bad?
They know we're here. Reinforcements are already inbound. We've got incoming. Brace for a fight, Havoc.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, we are going to brace for a fight, and apparently he's already fighting. No problem at all there. Obviously, I still don't know why they haven't fixed that particular problem where the screen is black for about 5 million years after a cutscene. I have no idea why, but, well, I guess it might just be something to do with some base coding, and it's rather difficult to fix, maybe something along those lines. But, yes, at least it's not a game-crippling bug where Arik Jorgen is naked in a cutscene, right? Oh, wait, that did happen. Yes, of course. Let's deactivate the blast door and fight to the entrance. Of course we have to. Yes, let's go. Take out these patrollers. Oh, yes, these sky troopers. Oh, very interesting enemy. Oh, yes, I really want to see more story. I would very much like to see more story rather than fighting through these many units, but, well, I guess we'll just have to suffer through it for the rest of Jorgen's story.
It's not pretty out here.
Yes, and we are getting some voiceover from the other members of Havoc. I have to say, I'm not incredibly impressed with what Jorgen has done with Havoc in the absence of Zanval, who is our trooper, of course. Not very impressed about that. I have to say, he seems to have done his best, but he seems to be the only member of Havoc that actually seems to be... well, I don't really want to be insulting, but back in my day, back in Zanval's day, yes, no, we're Zanash now, but back in Zanval's day, Havoc used to be rather elite, and they only accepted the best of the best. Obviously, we have already killed one of the members of Havoc Squad, and it would have been really cool to actually see the other members of Havoc Squad as well, but I have no idea where they are. Obviously, we know where Yoon is, but we don't really know where Ilara is, for example. So, yes, let's see if we actually find her at some point, maybe? I actually don't know. Oh, hello, battle droid. Oh, I actually thought they had a really cool, unique design, but actually it's just a larger one. Okay. Well, I guess that's to be expected. Okay, ooh, what is this? Hello there. Hello, little droids. Oh, you apparently are self-destructing droids. Okay, so I'm going to be moving away from you very, very quickly. Okay, well, these guys aren't going to have too much to deal with here. Obviously, these guys right now, yeah, they're just going to be suiciding on us, which is really nothing to worry about. Obviously, the shockwave, that is definitely something to worry about, because if you get pushed off, in some way, then it's really not going to be a very pleasant experience. As with the Knights of Zakul, they actually do have a force push type technique that can push you off the actual ground that you're standing on, and you're actually going to end up in the swamp, which is really not very fun, not at all. So let's try and avoid that from happening. So I'm going to try and stand so that we are going to be pushed into the center if we are going to be pushed at all. And of course we do have a phase 2, phase 1 situation here. So it's phase 1 and then phase 2, and then we enter phase 1 yet again. Obviously it's still going to be using its shockwave ability. And I'm actually a little bit worried that we might be eliminated. No. Yes, there we go. We eliminated it. But we did die. And that is exactly, that's exactly the reason why I maybe should have had a healing companion there. But it was rather nerve-wracking, and I guess we did complete our mission. If I had died at 1%, I would probably just... I would throw my lightsaber out the window and never touch it again. But, yes, right now, it's absolutely fine. Our lightsaber is very strong and proud, and we are going to be using it on any other units that we come across right here. But right now, we just have to head over here and speak to Torg and Abesh.
Any last words?
Can that garbage. Had to be droids. About damn time.
I thought we might not make it. I'm glad to be wrong.
Did you follow us?
When we heard your call, we knew what had to be done. We've spent our entire lives being protected by our droids, by you. We want to stand for ourselves.
Won't get any argument from me. Let's get back to camp, huh?
Okay, well, we're back in the camp, and we're gonna speak to Theron now, by the looks of things. Maybe we'll be heading back to Odessen.
We took a beating, but the mission was a success. And we discovered an unexpected ally. I'd call that progress.
The Force was with us today.
Tell the Force to bring reinforcements. It's a bigger victory for Passion and his people than us. Finding the will to fight back, proving they could win, or conceding his own defeat in these swamps.
How do you mean?
Every defiant soul Arkan drives out here, we can turn into a weapon against him. I want to embed Havoc with the rebels. Train them to be a proper fighting force. Build an army right under his nose.
Whip them into shape. I'll work on getting them equipment.
If we teach them right, you won't have to. Interesting group you've got here. Takes all kinds, I guess.
We share a common enemy and desire. That's enough.
Desperation makes for strange bedfellows.
Fun as this is, I need to get back to Havoc. I've requisitioned passable training gear to issue to the rebels. At least until they can keep from shooting their own toes off.
They're going to do this whether we help or not. Teaching them how to is what's best for them and us.
A more rigorous analysis would suggest the cost-benefit is more strictly in their favor.
If we succeed at fostering a rebellion on Zakuul, it may hamper Arkan long enough for the rest of the galaxy to strike back.
It is not my understanding of the situation that needs to be corrected.
Pushy droid you've got.
You don't want to call her that.
What? Pushy?
Droid. The extent of my being is beyond your comprehension.
Yeah, clearly. If you need me, you know where to look.
Ooh, okay. There might be some fireworks going on between Scorpio and Jorgen there. Obviously, calling her a droid is never a good idea. She doesn't mind being called pushy, though. No, pushy is absolutely fine, but droid? Oh no, we can't have that. Not at all. I wouldn't mind being called a droid. Oh, actually, I have, I think. Well, whatever the case, let us make our way over to the cantina and relax. Apparently that is our mission. Oh, it's a very important one as well. Everyone needs a little R&R every now and again. Am I right? Maybe. Maybe I am correct. I don't know, though. We'll see who we're relaxing with.
I require your attention. Do not tarry.
Okay. That was kind of strange, I've got to say. I require your attention, and that was literally it. Okay, so yeah. That kind of sums up the last two chapters, I gotta say. They do like to walk you around quite a bit, unfortunately.
Good. You're here.
Astute observation, Agent Sean. It is a wonder the SIS could get by without your deductive reasoning.
You're a droid that's gotten too big for her own bolts. How's that for an astute observation?
5 minutes. Can we please go 5 minutes without you two at each other's throats?
I didn't walk over here for my health.
Everyone's touchy today. Fine. Scorpio, show the commander what you found. Please.
My analysis of enemy communications obtained by Havoc Squad revealed something interesting. Hidden inside a mundane signal, I discovered encrypted transmissions codenamed the Gemini frequency. They are broadcast from the throne to every vessel in the Eternal Fleet. The spire schematics provided by Kaleo confirm this.
It's how Arkan commands his warships. This is the break we've been waiting for. A direct line to the enemy fleet.
Start a plan of attack. It's Arkan's turn to be on the defensive.
Well, that's good. That is it? Okay. Well, that's good. I've got to say that's very good, very proper, and very good. Okay, yes, I'm actually a little disappointed that that was it. But there you go. There's chapter 11 done, and the next one is, of course, going to be this. Now, this might actually be something that we are very interested in actual fact. War with the Eternal Empire rages on. From his throne of power, Emperor Arkan commands the unstoppable Eternal Fleet. Alliance operatives have uncovered a mysterious Gemini frequency, which Arkan uses to control his invincible armada. Yeah, I have to say, Alliance operatives? No, that is incorrect. It is actually just Scorpio that apparently found it, so... Alliance operatives, yes, don't make me laugh. Okay. On Odessen, Zaynash commands a secret mission to sever Arkan's hold over his fleet and permanently turn the tide of war against him. And of course, Chapter 12, Dark Passages, which I could construe it as being something else, but yes, Dark Passages will be coming next month, I believe. And, well, I suppose we will return to Zaynash's adventures then. And so I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.